The canvas, AI, art and creativity. The ghostwriter. In April 2023, a song called Heart on My Sleeve suddenly exploded online. It sounded like Drake. It sounded like The Weeknd. It was emotional. It was catchy. And millions of people listened to it. There was only one problem. Drake never sang it. The Weeknd never recorded it. The song was created by an anonymous creator, known only as Ghostwriter. The music industry reacted immediately. The track was taken down, and the label called it theft. But the creator asked a question that nobody could answer clearly. I wrote the lyrics. I made the beat. I only used AI to change the voice. If I paint a picture of a famous singer, that is allowed. So why can I not create a song using a similar voice? For the first time, the world had to face a new problem. Not piracy, not copying, but something much deeper. Today, we are looking at how machines are painting, filming, and singing. And we ask a very uncomfortable question. Is this the future of art? Or the end of human creativity as we know it? The rapper secret. Before we talk about art, we need to expose a quiet secret of the AI industry. Every day you see advertisements. Download this AI app to animate your face. Download this AI app to write your emails. Download this AI app to create art. It looks like thousands of companies suddenly built artificial intelligence. They did not. Most of them are only wrappers. Think of it like a restaurant. There is the kitchen, and there is the waiter. The kitchen is the real AI model. Only a few companies actually run those kitchens. They build the models. They train them. They pay for the enormous servers. The app you download is usually just the waiter. It takes your request, sends it to the real model through an API, receives the answer, adds a nice interface, and sells it to you. Most of the so-called AI revolution in mobile apps is simply many people reselling access to the same few engines. So the next time you see a magical new AI tool, ask yourself one simple question. Is this the chef? Or only the waiter? Hollywood in a box. For a long time, AI video was not impressive. It was blurry. It was unstable. And the results often looked strange and broken. Then something changed. New video models appeared. Suddenly, you could type a sentence like, "A cinematic trailer about a space traveler in the 1950s. And the system generates the actors, the lighting, the camera movement, the costumes, the reflections, and even the smoke and dust in the air. It understands composition. It understands motion. It understands physical consistency." In some countries, these models are already being tested in real-world advertising. For the film industry, this is frightening. Because if one person with a laptop can generate an entire scene, why do we need large crews? Why do we need expensive sets? Why do we need physical cameras for every shot? We are slowly moving away from protecting a script and toward protecting something else entirely. A face, a voice, a likeness. Actors are already beginning to license their digital appearance. Not only for today, but for after they are gone. The Great Training Controversy. But there is a deeper problem hiding behind all of this beauty. How did the machines learn to paint like famous artists? How did they learn lighting, composition, and cinematic style? They did not go to art school. They learned by consuming the internet. To train modern generative models, companies collected massive amounts of public data: images, illustrations, photographs, artworks, and videos. Billions of examples. Many artists later discovered that their work was part of this training data. They never gave permission. And now, anyone can type, create an image in the style of a specific artist, and receive something that feels uncomfortably familiar. Artists call this exploitation. They say, "My work trained a machine that can now compete with me." The companies respond differently. They say, "Human artists also study other artists. A machine learning from images is not different." Courts around the world are still deciding this. And whatever they decide will reshape what copyright means in the age of artificial intelligence. The dead internet problem. There is another consequence of creative AI. A strange idea called the dead internet theory. The theory suggests that the internet was once primarily human-to-human communication. But more and more, it is becoming machines talking to machines. Because AI can generate content endlessly, we now see huge volumes of low-quality material. Automatically written articles, automatically generated images, automatically generated comments. One system creates a story. Another system promotes it. Another system scrapes it and treats it as fact. Entire social media pages now operate without real people behind them. Sometimes you see thousands of identical comments on a fake image. Not because people care, but because algorithms are farming attention. Clicks mean money. We are slowly flooding our own digital world with synthetic noise. And if we are not careful, the internet risks becoming a place where machines endlessly amplify each other, while humans quietly lose trust in what they see. The soul question. So, is it art? Critics say no. They say art is born from pain, from love, from fear, from memory. A machine does not suffer. It does not fall in love. It does not lose anyone. It only predicts the next word, the next sound, the next pixel. But here's the uncomfortable question. If you listen to a song created by AI and it moves you, does it matter who created it? If a machine-generated film makes you cry, does the source change the feeling? Maybe art is not defined by the creator. Maybe it is defined by the person who experiences it. For the first time in history, almost anyone can create almost anything. You do not need years of technical training. You only need an idea. Is that the death of talent? Or the democratization of imagination? Conclusion. The machine can paint a sunset in 5 seconds, but it has never felt the warmth of the sun. It can write a love song, but it has never had its heart broken. In the end, the real value of art may not be the image, the song, or the film itself. It may be the knowledge that another human being once felt something and reached across distance and time to share that feeling with you. Artificial intelligence can copy style. It can imitate emotion. It can reproduce beauty. But it does not need meaning. We do. And that difference still matters. In the next episode, we leave the world of art and creativity, and we enter a place where mistakes are not embarrassing, they are deadly. Hospitals, doctors, scans, diagnoses, life and death decisions. Next episode: the doctor that survives you. Artificial intelligence in healthcare. This is where creativity ends and responsibility truly begins.